लोग इस पे नाराज हो रहे हैं कि अच्छा ये आ गया है यानी फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच कम हो जाएगी, ट्विटर पे जो मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन फैलता है वो बढ़ जाएगा, या फिर जो ट्विटर पे प्रॉब्लम्स है वो बढ़ जाएंगी. अरे यार, what does a bloody employee who's risen through the ranks to become CEO, what kind of an influence does he have on a multinational corporation like Twitter anyway,
So it will
especially
become
their
worse,
policies?
and they are correct. It will become worse. I'll tell you why. क्योंकि सभी को पता है ये एक टट्टू है, इसका कोई पावर नहीं है. It is the people behind the scenes who will be controlling all the power.
Exactly.
Like that other Indian bitch Vijaya Gadde,
Oh my god.
who goes around
Okay,
saying
इसको भाई.
all kinds of ridiculous things, Black Lives Matter, God knows what all, blah blah bullshit.
Yeah.
She has been controlling this entire narrative since day one. She lied incidentally. I think it was who exposed her to be a liar. She claimed,
Wasn't she on Joe
how
Rogan's podcast, and then Tim Pool I think was the guy that
she was the bullshit
called her out.
artist who went around going around saying stuff like, my dad, he had to do door-to-door sales, but he had to first get the permission of the KKK to do door-to-door sales in somewhere.
Seriously, that's real?
Yeah.
Oh my
And she was
god.
proven to be a complete bloody liar about it.
Huh. I've never
Yahi
heard of
hota hai
this.
na. This is the kind of trash that go from India out there.
Huh.
And they take out all their bloody frustrations and degrade socialism, that socialist mentality, because they're degraders. They take it out there.
Yeah. I feel like that's more of like a, that's a
No,
real.
but I have a question here. So whenever he made that statement does not matter, but that statement is confusing. He says we are not bound by the First Amendment. If he's not sacrosanct about the First Amendment, then does he realize that in America the protection these private organizations get is also an outcome of the First Amendment?
Yeah.
Then is he saying the government should interfere in the functioning of Twitter, because Twitter claims freedom as a private organization in the United States of America, based on the very First Amendment of the United States of America, where private organizations are also treated as individuals under American law. So I did not understand that whole logic. So is it a
They're
typical
using that
case of
same
an
protection.
Indian?
They're using that
So my
same
question. So my question was going to be that, is this a typical case of an Indian who travels from India into the United States of America and carries their third-rated philosophies, which are anti-free speech, which is very common in India. Indians on average don't understand what free expression is, and then they carry this baggage, and now they're going to superimpose their third-rated understanding of freedom of expression on the Americans too?
Well,
yeah,
I'm not entirely sure if this is, Parag Agarwal said this because Parag Agarwal is from India. I think this is I've heard this comment made by other Silicon Valley people as well, that our job is not to make sure that people can say whatever they want on our platforms. Our job is to make sure that we're promoting healthy discourse, and we're clamping down on misinformation, which is a very nebulous term that nobody's going to define what exactly misinformation is. So this is a very Silicon Valley way of speaking.
What is healthy conversation?
Exactly.
Today,
when do you get healthy conversation on
today
Twitter?
Today on Twitter, you can't fat shame someone, because fat is deemed an alternate lifestyle. In the good old days, people like we may just called an obese fucking hippopotamus, and we were we still are high risk of heart attack assholes.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean,
but so here's the thing. What do you mean by healthy lifestyle? Are you going healthy conversation money? You allow all kinds of bullshit about anemia, bulimia, fat celebration, anemia celebration, bulimia celebration to go on unchecked, or pedophilia to go on unchecked. Now they're into normalizing pedophilia, na?
Yeah.
How is that a healthy conversation? How is Black Lives Matter a healthy conversation?
Yeah.
How is critical race theory a healthy conversation?
Yeah. It's what they deem to be a healthy conversation, essentially.
Exactly.
Twitter pe you get three things. You only get three things on Twitter. Number one is tharak. Number one is Turkey people commenting under girls' photos. That's the first thing you get. Second thing you get is bloody high blood pressure. And third thing you get is memes. There are only three things you get on Twitter. All right. So trying to act like Twitter is this wonderful platform where people have genuine, beautiful conversations and it's complete nonsense, unfortunately. So yeah, this Silicon Valley speak is just a way to make sure that Twitter continues to get to do what it's been doing already. And already, aap dekho abhi, this year, Kushal, Twitter has announced that their goal is to double their consumer base by 2023 and to double their profits to $7.5 billion by 2023 as well. So if you have a social media platform, and the Facebook whistleblower, what's her name? Frances Haugen came out and she said the way Facebook is engaging its user base and the way Facebook is maximizing its ad revenue is by specifically targeting each individual person and polarizing them according to what makes them angry. That's how they're maximizing their ad revenue. So if Twitter has set a goal for itself कि हम लोगों को यहाँ तक अपनी user base ले जानी है, यहाँ तक अपनी profit ले जानी है, you can bet your ass कि that kind of polarization, spread of misinformation, selective targeting of people, that's what Twitter's going to continue to do as well if they want to grow their base.
So
How
Sham,
else can they grow their base?
can we assume Twitter says they want to make profit, but it has now dwarfed into an ideologue from a profit-making company? Secondly, did you notice the stock value of Twitter nosediving with Parag taking over?
Yeah.
उसका chart ऐसे था और ऐसे
And by
से
the way, the
चलता है।
stock value rose by 13%
Yeah.
when Jack Dorsey said he was quitting.
Dorky.
And the moment Parag says he's taking over, it drops by 10%.
Yeah.
So this is look, I don't know. At the end of the day, yeah, it's very hard to make concrete judgments in an issue as complex as this. First of all, I just think since 2009, us as a species, we are part of a voluntary human experiment. Since social media has started, nobody really knows what the hell is going on. First of all, you know, all this thing about ye karenge to wo hoga, wo karenge to wo hoga, we just don't know. We're gonna have to wait for another 10 years. Like recently, and I'll connect it to your question. Recently, I don't know if you guys read that article in The Atlantic, it was, I think, written by Jonathan Haidt, and where he says now we have proper concrete evidence that social media tends to actually, especially Instagram, tends to have a disproportionately more negative impact on young girls. Like a proper. Now, there is debate about whether Jonathan Haidt is right or wrong. But Jonathan Haidt has a history of being right a lot of times. So this time, for the sake of young girls, I wish he's wrong, but I don't know what's going to happen. Secondly, we also need to realize that Facebook has been consistent when it comes to its business decisions. Look, Twitter just made this rule change about sharing photos and videos also. And then when you listen to statements like, oh, we are going to increase our profit by so and so, but hang on, we'll make sure that sharing anything on our platform becomes difficult. So you remember during the Trump campaign, because they wanted to beat Trump, they decided no more political ads. Why? Because Republicans are very good at using social media for political ads in comparison to Democrats. If for some odd reason the conservatives in America or the conservatives overall across the world have mobilized and utilized social media far better than the left. So what does the left do? They try to stranglehold that. So in that process, Twitter has become a handmaiden of ideologues, a bunch of ideologues. See, I refuse to believe that the entire employee base or of Twitter or employer base of Twitter, whatever we want to say, is woke. I just refuse to believe that. It is humanly impossible to be that crazy and that ideologically driven, because your hiring policy can't be that nuanced. So the point is, the people at the top have become like that.
It can be. It can be, by the way.
But how many people are they going to hire, right? See, many people must be working over a period of time too. But point
do you think that it could be possible, Kushal, that the people that are being hired that maybe are not woke just keep their opinions to themselves because it's such a woke
that doesn't make them woke, right? That doesn't make them woke. That just makes them people who want to have a job. There is a difference, right? Many times people don't speak up because they're scared and they want to have a job. Think about it. You may have a major loan on your life, or you may have some debt or something. Everybody has gone through troubles in their life. So we have to be more sympathetic. But here's the point. Here's the statement that we want to make profit, and here are the decisions as a company in the form of policy. Which am I supposed to believe is my question. If you want to increase your profit, how do you increase it? Now, I will acknowledge that a lot of times women have to face problems like, photos being shared in a wrong way. But Twitter already had a very robust mechanism for that. It's not like there was no mechanism. Boss, many times I have complained about many handles trying to, literally bully women by sharing their photos all the time, and every time that handle was reported, it takes a while, but Twitter used to take action. So
Yeah.
why did they need to take this decision? Now imagine if you have a live thing happening and you can't share that video online. And also I don't understand what is going to happen in America, because उसमें वो consent वाले laws होते हैं ना, कुछ states अमेरिका में है जहाँ पे आप दूसरे का
consent के
consent
photo
लिए
नहीं डाल
बगैर
सकते।
वीडियो शेयर कर सकते हो और शूट कर सकते हो, और कुछ states में आप नहीं कर सकते. So how is Twitter going to function in those states? So I don't know what's going to happen, to be very
Yeah.
honest.